That Lambo okay right there, right? It's my car.
Let's go.
This is your bachelor party. Next 24 hours, the boys will be with the boys.
And the girls with the girls.
In this battle of the sexes, I was determined to keep us ahead of the girls.
You're rolling with the pros.
Let's go.
Girl, I must.
Gear up for plenty of laughs. The cast of Think Like a Man is back on the big screen this summer, and this time it's the men versus the women. The battle goes down in, of all places, Sin City, so how can you not have fun? It's Las Vegas. Come on. Will Packer is here. He's the producer of Think Like a Man, too. Will, so good to see you.
It's amazing to be here. How you
It's
doing,
amazing
man?
to have you, because I can only imagine the stories that you have
Let me
with
tell you
this
something.
crew.
This crew of actors, it was almost like I just invited them all out to Vegas. I said, come on, come to Vegas, all expense paid trip, and I just let the cameras roll.
That's all you have to do. You got Kevin Hart, who
Yes.
came to Morning Express, by the way, and caused enough trouble, so I can only imagine
He's a
what he
class
did in
clown.
Vegas.
He's the guy that, you know, he's the leader of the group. He's the ringleader. He's the one that's got them all hanging out late and hanging in the casinos and the clubs. But he's a hard worker, so he's also the first one up the next day when it's time to go to work. So it was a lot of fun.
So this summer, you know, we've seen a lot of sequels out there, sort of the summer of sequels. This one picks up where? Men versus women.
That's right. So, okay, the first one was about getting all the couples together, falling in love, and, you know, I love you, I hate you, break up, get back together, all that. None of that this time. This time is about fun, madness, hijinks. It is literally guys versus the girls. Who can have the best bachelor versus bachelorette party? We're going to have a wedding in Vegas. Who does that? Like, why would you have a wedding in Vegas? But our group has chosen to have a wedding in Vegas, have the bachelorette party the night before the wedding. All no-nos. So you know it gets wild.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I can imagine that all of you guys sort of become friends just because of the setting and because of that fun that you must have. So it really must be sort of the camaraderie between the first movie into the second one.
The cool thing is that when you see it, and this is something that translates on film, this group actually has a real chemistry. Like, they actually really hang out.
Yeah.
You go to their Instagram pages and their Twitter accounts, and we're all hanging out and partying together, and there's a real, you know, feeling of a brother, sisterhood, family environment. So on screen, that translates. Like, when you go to a movie, you can tell if the cast is having fun. If they had fun making the movie, you can tell if they really wanted to be there or if everybody shot their scenes and went back to their trailers. This crew is actually a real crew. So what's interesting is the fact that now we've got guys versus the girls trying to one-up each other in classic Vegas fashion, and it's about, can those relationships that we set up the first time around survive? So whether you saw the first one or not, you get it.
You're
you
still
understand.
going to have fun with it.
Absolutely.
Speaking of having fun with this segment, we sort of dug a little deeper into you, Will Packer.
Uh-oh.
And
That's scary.
I know, we love your story.
Why-
I mean,
why
this
would
is,
you do
well,
that?
because it's like you live in Atlanta, which is a little unusual when it comes to Hollywood producers, you know,
Yes.
that think LA, la la la. But you also have a great story in how you got into this. I mean, you were like, what, an electrical engineering
That's right.
major?
That's
Is that right?
That's
So how in the
right.
world did you get into making movies?
You know what? I started off in engineering, and this is a story that says to anybody out there watching, if you're not doing like what you really want to do, or it's not really your passion, that's okay. Because as long as you're working hard in whatever field you're in, you can get to that next level. So for me, you know, I went to college. I went to Florida A&M University, majored in electrical engineering, and along the way kind of stumbled into filmmaking. And I made my first movie with a classmate while I was there in college, and I was able to make that small little movie make money. And so to me, because I always kind of had entrepreneurial instincts, it showed me that, well, this is a way, this is an endeavor that I should pursue. And then I did a little bit of a bigger movie and a little bit of a bigger one and a bigger one, and to the
And
point
now
now
it's
where
huge.
we're doing Hollywood stuff.
Could
yeah.
it be because of your personality? You're a lot of fun as well. That's
Well, thanks,
probably
man.
why. And I understand you also use social media in a big way when it comes to this.
Absolutely. Well, that's the thing. I mean, when you talk about these days, you have to engage the audience where they are and where they live and where they breathe. And so that's a good thing about this cast. And I love this cast because everybody is so super active on social media. As a producer, I have to put together a cast that is super talented, that will elevate the material, but that also will help me market the film, because there's a business to this. So I love working with talent that truly understands how to use digital and social media. And this is one of the most savvy social media cast around. I mean, they know how to do it. I'm very active on all the social networks, and it also helps me as a producer because it informs me about what people are talking about, what they want to see, what they don't want to see, what they're tired of, what they're interested in. All that kind of helps me be a better producer.
It's like free marketing. It's free test marketing of
Absolutely.
your audience, and you get this perfect age group.
That's
Will
right.
Packer, so nice to meet you. Can't wait to see the movie.
Thanks for having me. You got to see it. You're going to love it.
I'm excited to see it.